Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. RaptorX here with Good Clean Gaming RX, and today we are back in Eco once again. And I guess in between yesterday's video and today's, I have taken pottery. So I'm going to go ahead and get started with the brick making here, and we're going to see if we can produce some bricks. Actually, there we go. So I did get 12 of those created earlier today. I'm going to go ahead and move those over to the stockpile. Perfect, so those are now available to purchase. 96 meters north. Okay, so I need to go ahead and get as much sand and clay as I can. So I'm going to go ahead and move this over to the go. And I'm going to go ahead and we'll take this down here because there is a whole boatload of clay just sitting right here. Go ahead and put that one right there, and then we'll go ahead and just start mining this out. Now, once I've got this down a little ways, I am going to have to get some dirt and get this area refilled. Obviously this is 0 marks area over here, so I don't want to leave it all messed up with just the clay and everything all exposed. So I'm going to have to go ahead and move some dirt down here and around and get this filled in as soon as I've got all the clay out of here. It doesn't own the area, it appears, so it's still free for the taking, so to speak. Yeah, that one's dirt. Okay, good. So we want the clay with the kind of the cracked tops up here. So I'm going to get quite a bit of this, and then I'm going to take my cart down to the beach over there, and we'll see about getting a bunch of sand as well, because that's the other ingredient in the wet bricks. So there we go. Interesting to see how deep this clay goes here. I may have quite a bit of sand to dig up, or quite a bit of dirt to dig up. Wow, it's quite a deposit actually. More clay there. Wow, this is quite a massive deposit actually. This is we're sitting on more clay than I'll be able to use in quite a little while. So I'm going to do my best to do this creatively, so that instead of having to fill all this up with dirt, I'm going to basically just put a dirt cover on this, and then that'll stay in position while I dig out the rest of it. And it's going to make it a little complicated because I'm going to have to get like a little stockpile or something, so that I can get all of this dug out without having to be popping backwards and forwards constantly. But should be able to do it relatively. There we go. Clay and clay there as well. Alright, and then just go ahead and stick some dirt under there again. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead then, and I'm going to dig this bit out here, and I'm going to put a little bit of dirt over the top. 1 and 2. There we go. And then I should be able to get this cleared out enough that I can put a storage, a mini stockpile in there, and then just dig straight out of the ground into the stockpile, and then move it right up to the right up to my cart. Yeah, that'll be perfect. There we go. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and we're going to take this over here and get some sand. And then from there we're going to get the mini stockpile and get that set up. And start really getting as much of these bricks, as many of these bricks made as we can. I'm going to have to see about sourcing some water as well, because that's one of the key ingredients. And I'm going to have to get some nails as well, because those are one of the key ingredients for making the brick molds, wet molds, dry molds, whatever they're at. Brick molds that are required for actually making these. So inventory's too heavy. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead then and we'll take this up to the house. Get some food and get some bricks made. It's going to be a little bit of a shorter video. It's probably about 30 minutes or so, because Jump Town's running in Star Citizen. With a little bit of the time off that I have available, I'm trying to run that as much as possible with the rest of the guys in my organisation and get some good gameplay out of that. So I'm going to get a 30-minute video here, and then we'll see about getting a couple for next week here over the weekend and get those all prepared and queued up. Huckleberries are not going to like that, but let's see here. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and we're going to move all of this over to there. There we go. And all of those. Perfect. Added sand to the wet bricks and... oh. Alright. So I'm going to have to move a stockpile then. Go. Perfect. And then those go into storage chest. Interesting. Okay. Well, I'm going to go ahead then and let's see here. We should get the rest of the wet bricks here made. Wooden molds. There we go. So I'm going to go ahead and get some more of those making over here. There we go. Wooden molds, missing the nails. Okay, so let's see where we can get some of those. Ducko's Rocks and Blocks and Strands Mining. Strands is at 0.1. So I'm going to pop over there. 237 of them available. Let's see what I can do to just lighten my load here. And that back in here. We'll put both of those out of the way. Perfect. Okay. So I'm going to run over here to Strands and get some of those nails. Well, we've got quite a bit of a quite a little garden going on over here. Do not cut the trees, thank you. Okay. Yeah, probably because he's trying to avoid them getting dropped onto his farm. Let's see here. I do not have any strand credits, so let's see what he's buying here. Let's see here. Fern campfire salads. Fern campfire salads. Yes, we can get those. Okay. I think I've got a few of those left at the house. See about selling them quickly. We do have some bricks over there. Interesting. There we go. Fern campfire salads. What? Oh, they're 46. Okay. So we won't be able to sell those. Let's go ahead and we'll see about making a whole bunch more. And campfire salads. There we go. Let's go ahead and make like 30 of those. we go, perfect. And I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to take the rest of those with me. There we go. So that they don't get all stacked together. Okay. We don't have anything here. Sunflowers. Black seed. Okay. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead then and we'll get one of these mini stockpiles made up. Stockpile, small stockpile, tiny stockpile. There we go. Get one of those made up. And then... that's all I'm going to need out of here. Got a good number of boards made up. Oh, you know what? I'm pretty sure Strand is purchasing... Strand's mining, 0.1. Yep, so I can sell those there, or we can just wait for the rest of these to pop up. Go 2. Now, if I add those together, there we go, perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and we'll take those down to Strands and sell those. There we go, and I've got 5 of those. Add to cart, and that'll give me 5. And I'm going to go ahead and see here, can we get 50 of those? There we go, perfect. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead then and we'll take these back to the house and that'll allow me to make the rest of the wet molds. Wooden molds? Wooden molds. There we go, perfect. And okay, perfect. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll make some more wet bricks here. I'm going to make up, let's see here, 10 of those. Make 10, perfect. And put some work into those. There we go. Stockpile, and then there should be a tiny stockpile somewhere over here. Well, I suppose I could move that one as well. There we go, tiny stockpile, perfect. Okay, so all of this is contributing to my pottery specialty here. Go ahead and eat another one of them. There we go, perfect. We'll put that one right there. And pull out of that one. And then the wet bricks are going to go into there. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll pull these over to there. Go, and really need to figure out a way to get those out of here. But there we go, perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and we'll put tiny stockpile right there. Perfect. Alright, and then we can just quickly move it from here to there. 1, 2, 3, 4. Interesting. Alright, and then we can just go ahead and bump that boop, right up to there. Perfect. So that's a quick and efficient way to move, I mean really anything that you're digging out of the ground, over from one spot to another, especially if you are digging it out. Let's see, that's all dirt, we don't want that. Wow, there is a lot of clay down here. That's good. Right, and we'll go ahead and pop that up there as well. There we go. So now we'll just have to take the cart over, and we'll see about getting... Oop, there we go, shovel's broken. Okay. So we have to take this over and get that fixed. Alright, finally got some bricks there. Can we make any more charred mortar? Charred mortar, I'm going to go ahead and set up 100 of those. Take this down to a little sandbox over here, and I'm going to go and I'm going to get my tiny stockpile. We'll basically do the same thing down here because it's much easier to dig stuff out and just put it right into the little stockpile than it is to try and put it into the cart each time. So I'm going to look into here and I'm going to drag all of this stuff out of there. Perfect. A few bricks over here as well. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just put that right there. Go. And then just go ahead and dig that out of there like that. It's a much faster animation to put it over that way. There we go. And there's a little more clay over here as well. Quite a bit more clay actually. Go. quite a load of sand as well. Picked a good spot for that. Just got to be careful not to dig into the ocean, because we don't want to flood the little hole here. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and, whoops, there we go. We'll go ahead and pick this up again. And I'm going to dig out a little bit more of this here so that we can put the put our little stockpile a little lower. There we go, perfect. And then that's going to basically allow me to take this all the way up to the surface. Go. And we'll basically just leave that top layer on so that we're not taking away too much of the top surface there. And we'll just dig this whole area out. That's going to go very quickly, very efficiently, because we're just moving this little bit of a way. To get our sand. Of course, this is going to leave a giant hole in the ground, so probably in the near future, well, not near future at least, but in the future, we'll see about turning this into like a tailings disposal or something. We'll see about digging a shaft all the way down to the bedrock, and seeing if we can just put some tailings down here or something. Get rid of those. Boy, this is a massive sand deposit as well. Gotta love a good beach. Go and move that over. Okay, so that's going to be it for right now. I'm going to go ahead and we'll just take this with me. Oh. And we'll go ahead and take this back up to the house. Actually, we don't even need to go that far, because we can put all of this into the large stockpile there. And I'll just be able to pull completely out of there. Go, like so. Let's go ahead and do just like that. Perfect. Alright, so now we've got a decent amount of sand and clay each. We should be able to make as many of these as we've got space for. Let's see here, where can we... Go ahead and we'll just move those over. There we go. Alright. And that's going to work nicely because all these wet bricks are going into there. And then we'll just be able to move the cart around. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and we'll take these over to Strands. And sell them. That'll allow us to buy like 100 of the nails. Oh, we've got 10. Perfect. And then I'm going to go ahead and we'll purchase 100 of those. Perfect. There we go. Good, got plenty of the molds. I'm going to go ahead and we'll create... Ooh, needing some boards now. Okay, let's go ahead and we'll make like 100 of those. And I'm going to just go ahead and we'll create those ones. Whew. I'll be burning through food hand over fist here doing this. We need to figure out how to get some sausages or something. Sausage. Oh, sausage. Okay. Well, I think that's going to be it for right now. Where's space? Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and get around here, and we're going to make some more wet bricks. Missing clay. Wow, already. Wow, that was quick. Alright, I'm going to pop down here then, and we'll see about supplying more. Oops, no, can't get that one. Alright. And as long as we, clear out that amount of space there, we can basically just move this all over the place. And as far away or as close as we need to actually get all the clay that we need. And just boop, pop it right up there again. And just like that, you can, you can feed clay, dirt, sand, really anything that you can put into a stockpile rock. And it all works directly in. I'm not going to bother mining out the basalt here. I was kind of hoping that I'd be able to run a before we do that, I'm going to put this up there again. Wow, that uses up quickly. There we go. We're going to go ahead and we'll fill this up with the dirt. There we go. All right, and then I don't want to fill that up quite yet, so I'm just going to dig under the dirt here, and then we'll figure out a way to fill that up. Does the clay collapse still, or does it? Yeah, it collapses. Okay. Used to be you could build ramps with clay and that sort of, or bridges at least with clay. It worked to just put clay down as your first bridge and then put dirt over the top of it. But that's obviously not working any longer to do it that way. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna I'm gonna burn through a lot of clay here and a lot of sand. Definitely something that's going to get tedious after a while. But for right now, making it work. Those wet bricks craft really quickly. I guess it is using up a stack of 4 every time you make one of the recipes. There we go. Okay. I'm going to go ahead and pop up here again. And, oh goodness. Alright, let's go and make another 50. Wow. Alright, so how many wet bricks do we have up here now? 34? I'm going to leave this on here now so that we can actually read those bricks. And then as soon as they're spat out, we'll just go ahead and move them over to the stockpile there. Go. All right. So I'm going to go ahead and we'll put this up into the top there, and then I'm going to go ahead and just take this with us. And before we get too far out of the way here, I'm just going to go ahead and fill the rest of this dirt in so that I don't leave an ugly patch. Do some major terraforming here, I guess. It's not going to be too long before we just collapse that whole bank down on top of us. Just end up with a drop off there. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, well that's going to be it for today's video. Thank you all for watching. Take care, and I will see all of you next time. Ta-ta.